I was muted. Nobody could hear all my death threats to Elon Musk. I mean, my shit. I should have pretended I was talking about something other than that. Fuck. Uh, uh, this is a parody account. This is a comedy channel. I think that's all clear, anyways. Let's play a song. Let's listen to a song. Can you hear the song? Is this audible? Is this audible? No? Okay. Good to know. Troubleshooting is always the best way to start a live stream, you know? Everyone loves that. Okay, whatever.
Hello. And who am I? I'm Detective Alice. Sophomore is not your dating app. Not the best dating app. In my opinion, it's Instagram. That's how I found you. That's how you found me. You post it Sunday later, girl. You know I'm gonna see it. Notice, roll now. My husky core is coming or song. In my bed, on my grind. Looking through tap at 3 a.m.
Lapusha, you can absolutely pay me to watch stuff. I've got no plans. Don't worry, Ellen. We've all had a live stream once where we didn't realize the desktop audio was muted for like 20 minutes. And no one was in chat to yell at you. Honestly, I think sometimes people will be in chat and they won't even yell at you. I've had to train you all to yell at me because I get so upset if nobody says anything that I berate the chat for not saying anything. And a lot of people, they'll just keep their mouths shut. Sometimes they don't even realize there's a fucking problem or anything's going on. All right, let's watch Pocketbook Head As's video about Sketch that Lapusha is recommending for Australian $20. Once again, I don't know what any of these names are. Pocketbook Head As Sketch. I don't think this is right, is it? Pocketbook Head As video about Sketch. Is this? What am I looking for? Is it really called? Oh no, Head As is what you are calling the video by a guy called Pocketbook. Okay, I get you. I've never heard of Pocketbook. Pocketbook's Head As video about Sketch. Okay. Fucking okay, Sketch. The real Sketch. Here we go. I don't know what any of this is about or means. So, this will be a lot like that last one that you had me watch, the drama video. But although I had almost nothing to say about that video and did not know what it was about at all, from my perspective at least, it nonetheless, why did I enter Creator Studio? This wasn't what I was trying to get to. It nonetheless was clipped to Trixie Clips, and that clip got 1,000 views. That's like one of the most, it's like the fastest viewed clip. I literally don't know who any of the fucking people I was talking about in this clip are. Are racist. And I still don't really know. After I pretty much forgot whatever was in that video because I didn't care. Um, but it's got 1,000 views, so whatever. I guess it's good internet to watch other people complain about other people.
Lee Cox, known online as Sketch or the Sketch Reel, was previously an LGBTQ plus adult content creator. He used names like Jamie Marr HTXXX, Jamie Marr TX, Jamie Marr NSFW,
Wow, this is
and
boring
Jamie's
so far.
Couture to create and promote content on places like OnlyFans, as well as X, formerly known as Twitter. This video was awkward to write, and it was just as awkward to put images together for
It
and
sounds
edit.
like you just fucking woke
I'm
up.
positive that awkwardness will translate into the viewing experience, so I appreciate you for watching.
I'm just
and
gonna
sharing
say,
if you see fit.
y'all, don't
also wanna
roll out
add
of
that
bed and then
information and
start
visuals
recording.
Are sourced from public.
Our voices are too similar in tone. Don't wake up in the morning, roll out of bed, and hit record and start reading your script into the microphone. You're gonna sound tired. You're gonna sound like you just woke up. Don't stay up all night and then record when you're all fucking tired and you're about to go to bed either. Record when you're bright and awake and your voice has a lot of color to it, you know? Even I'm like a little tired to be doing a live stream, you know, based on the sound of my voice. I can hear it. I can hear in my voice. It's not at full tilt. It's probably just because I haven't warmed up yet, though. I haven't done a lot of talking today. I've been pretty in my head. There's been a lot of raining going on. It's a rainy week. I've been thinking about Umineko, whether or not I'm going to lose my mind and start talking like Maria at all times. Just know that if that happens, the Umineko fans did that to me. That's what they wanted. Okay? I warned everyone.
Public content sites like OF, like Reddit, like X. None of this was pulled from Kylie Cox's personal life or personal
Agadine,
data.
I see you with the.
This was all things that Kylie created and shared in his previous attempt to become internet famous prior
Holy
to his
fuck, this guy
content
is so
creation
boring.
under the moniker of Sketch. I sat on this story for a couple of weeks. I was unsure if I really needed to create it and share it with the world. However, I did go to school for journalism and
Wait, like till you've had. Don't like take the Ambien or the fucking the. What's that stuff? Melatonin. Don't take the melatonin gummies right before you record.
NJ school. They taught us if a story meets the standards of timeliness, proximity, interest, controversy, sensationalism, prominence, and novelty, according to Shoemaker et al. 1987.
What is this?
It is
Why are we?
newsworthy
Who
and
gives a
needs to be
shit?
shared
Why are you
with
telling us
the
this?
public.
Why you needed to justify why you were making a video by
For those of us
explaining
unfamiliar with
what
Kylie
is
Cox,
considered
he's a native
news?
Houstonian and Texan
Shut the
who once
fuck
upon a
up.
time played linebacker at the Woodlands Christian Academy. He's a member of the Kappa Sigma fraternity
I
at
don't
Mississippi State
care.
University. He later transferred to the University of Oklahoma, then Texas State, and Lone Star College.
This is not how you tell a
before
story.
ultimately
I don't
deciding
even know who
academics was
this
not for
person
him.
is. Speed it up. Okay, even Lapusha wants
At
to
some
sped
point
up,
in
so
2023,
we'll
Cox
go at
created the
least to
character Sketch
1.25.
and started to live stream himself playing Madden NFL.
Oh my god,
on
it sounds like a
TikTok.
person talking now.
He did this for a few months, and then one day, overnight, seemingly, his catch.
It literally went from sounding like it just sounds like a normal voice now, right? I'm not like I don't know if this is just I apologize if I'm being like what's the word you use for if you're making fun of someone for having a disability? I apologize if this is that. If this person has a disability, they just can't talk any faster than that. But holy shit.
Phrase "What's up, brother?" went viral and made him a sensation. Since then, 2024 has been a major year for Kylie Cox. He's partnered with people like the Houston Texans, Kai Cenat and AMP, Fortnite, Jinxie, other sports teams like the Dallas Mavericks, Tennessee Titans, and March Madness, and other people have been seen doing his "What's up, brother?" emote, if you will. The likes of Bryce Harper.
Okay, so this is about I finally through through no effort of the video maker trying to tell a story, did I start to just now finally put together a semblance of who the fuck this person is. Sketch is a big streamer. Yeah, I figured this out just now because there's a picture of him in the Mr. Beast I got 50 YouTubers or whatever to do a thing video. I haven't seen this video yet. Ableist. Thank you, Yakuma. That's the word I was looking for. Like, God, Mr. Beast has the most dead-eyed fucking expression of any human. He just wants to go to bed. This is the story, right? The story is Mr. Beast just put out the biggest. This is how I would have opened this video. All right. This is how I'm going to tell you right now. This is how I would have opened the video that we're watching right now. I would have opened it with Mr. Beast just released his highest performing video, single day video of all time, almost beating the all-time record held by, I don't remember who it is he said he lost to. I would have started off with that. Then I would have said, and in that video, there's this YouTube streamer named Sketch. Now, you may know Sketch from this gesture that he does in the video, and you can also see him here doing it with, is that fucking that, god damn it, what's his fucking name? I hate this. Jack Harlow. Here he is with Jack Harlow.
Kyle Tucker, just to name a few. But really, many of us only know that sketch. We only know the sketch from 2023.
It's just they've made this video with the assumption that anybody clicking on it already knows who Sketch is or like whatever, and like you should never take that approach because that means your video has no growth potential outside of the market of people who've heard of Sketch, which in perpetuity is not going to be that many people if he's about to be canceled for whatever the fuck you're saying. You know, like if you're counting on this guy not having a long career, but you want your content to have longevity, you have to tell this person's entire story in your content.
And in recent interviews, Kylie has said that prior to becoming
and not
Sketch,
like this, not their entire story, as in read their fucking Wikipedia article and talk about where they played fucking football. That's not a story. That's before the story. That's the stuff that's in the Wikipedia article is the extra information. It's the non-story information. Like the Wikipedia is where you go to look up either what happened in the story or like what preceded the story, the context surrounding the story. It's not where you go to read the story. I don't need you to read me a person's Wikipedia page. I can go, if I had any interest in Sketch, I would probably have read their fucking Wikipedia page as soon as I took an interest in them. I wouldn't need you to explain that fucking part to me.
All he did was work with his family in their real estate business from 2020.
I thought this was going to be a shitty reaction video, but it turns out I'm actually heated, so I guess this is a good one. This video sucks.
20 to 2023. That could be part of the story, but we will uncover it is not the full story.
Also, I'm so sick of the fucking boring, lo-fi, generic YouTuber analysis video music. Put something a little more exciting in there. What if there was a YouTube video? I know I can't use this song because it's probably copyrighted. But and also it has lyrics. But if there was an instrumental of this, like, hello everybody, welcome to yet another video about the Nintendo DS. Did you know that the Nintendo DS had more Japanese RPGs than any other console of all time? That's because at the outset of the 6th console generation, the PlayStation 3 and Xbox 360 graphics hardware was too competitive and complicated for low-budget Japanese producers to make anything. Like, wouldn't that be better? you know, some shit like that. Not this fucking ambient shit. It's fucking Drake asleep on a plane ass fucking music.
You're unfamiliar with my channel, I love to connect popular media with old school philosophy or even new school philosophy. Most times I'll watch a movie, read a book, or watch a TikTok and see what's the underlying belief system in that TikTok and create a nice video about it. I wanted my next video, this video, to be about
Yeah, Persona music. I'm with you, James. Enough Persona music. I don't know the Blue Archive song you're talking about. All right, tell me though. Tell me how many of you have heard this one before. I've been meaning for years to make a video about this song and its importance to analysis videos, and it's only gotten more and more. I'm sure I could find literally thousands of examples, thousands of YouTube videos that have this song in it. Actually, I might have talked about this in that Writing the Zeitgeist video I did about lo-fi hip-hop. So I might have already made that video, and I just keep forgetting I've done it. But the reason this song is so perfect is because it has almost no high end. Like, if you listen to it, even like the snare and the cymbals are kind of in the low range. And since vocals, you know, go mostly into the higher range, there's not a lot other than that fucking little violin bit. There's not a lot that competes with the vocal register in this song, especially in the first minute or so. So it's like the perfect song to use. Like, if you try to use any other song from the Samurai Champloo soundtrack, it won't work. It just will not work as well as this one will, because it's got too much clattery hi-hat and shit. Too loud of snare and shit. But that song, perfect.
sketch. He's very popular. For the algorithm's sake, people will likely see a sketch thumbnail and click on it. However, in doing my research for Sketch's personal belief system, I ran across the comment from user Red Warfus on Instagram, who suggested Googling Jamie Marr HTXXX and Jamie Marr NSFW to quote see Sketch in his true form, with the warning that there was
God, this is so boring. It's so hard to pay attention to. Like, it's hard for me to make my brain cling to his words because I'm like, why? You haven't started telling me a story yet. And I have no emotional investment. I still don't know what this kid's about, who he is, what's his deal. We're 4 fucking minutes into the video. I don't even know what the premise of his streaming persona is.
this graphic content to be seen. In doing this, I discovered that before Sketch, Kylie Cox led a life of an LGBTQ plus.
James, I wish popular video analysts could commission their own beats, but most of them don't know most people do not understand what they're looking for the way I just explained. Like, I know why that song is so perfect. I don't think a lot of people do. They're just throwing songs in that they've heard, that they know work. Probably finding a playlist of like YouTuber songs. Like, I've used a bunch of stuff before just because it's in YMS's songs he uses in videos playlist. Particularly when I did the SAO videos, I deliberately, because it was supposed to be a reference to YMS. This, like, yeah, it's like 145 songs, but it's like every single song that's used in the background of a YMS video. And most of them, you know, have repeated here and there. But, you know, there's just certain songs that just work. And I understand why multiple people use them, because they hear it in one person's work and they go, oh man, that's so perfect. I'm going to use that too. It was the same thing in Hollywood. You know, it's what Every Frame of Painting was complaining about with the Avengers soundtracks, how like they're all using temp music from other movies because they see that it worked in that movie and they don't know how to make a music work. But then they don't really end up, you know, budgeting or hiring people with the imagination to come up with a, you know, an original song that does the same thing. So they just end up using a copy of the temp music essentially. I meant to say, where the fuck is this video? Which one's the one about the complaining about soundtracks in Marvel movies? I know. Oh, it's the very last one. Doi. I was looking too far down. Yeah, the Marvel Symphonic Universe. Apparently, Every Frame of Painting's coming
My name
back.
is Tony, and this is something a bit different.
You're either in or you're out, right now.
It is true. I'm afraid so.
Oh,
Understood?
looks good. All right, dope. Every Frame of Painting's back. As far as I'm concerned, this channel made everything possible. This channel made my career possible. It made the whole YouTube film analysis space possible. I credit myself with using the word analysis, but Every Frame of Painting for sure popularized film analysis on YouTube. Pretty much with this video, the Edgar Wright How to Do Visual Comedy video. All of these are fucking masterful. The Jackie Chan one was the second super big, obviously even bigger hit. And I would say this really, between those two videos is the birth of all of this shit. To me. And nobody ever did it at the level that they did it either. The Every Frame of Painting team is they just better video essayists than anybody else. Actual professional editors who know what they're fucking doing. So, All right, we're still watching this.
This adult content creator known as Jamie Marr HTXXX, as well as the several other monikers related to it. I understand that is a very serious claim that, again, can
I
have
know there's not an amount you could pay Every Frame of Painting to watch this video.
very huge implications.
Much
on
more
his
integrity than I
future.
have.
So yes,
And
we want to
talent.
be certain that this person, Jamie Marr HTXXX, is Kylie Cox, who is Sketch. At the very base level, if you just look at the name Jamie Marr HTXXX or Jamie Marr TX, that will indicate to us that this person is in the Texas area, specifically Houston, which we know for a fact is where Kylie Cox, aka Sketch.
So is the
resides
point of
at
this
as
that
well.
Sketch is like
When we follow that
cross-dressing
name
and
to
doing
Reddit,
an
we get more
OnlyFans as a
confirmation that this person
cross-dresser?
is indeed in Houston, because in 2021 they posted several times looking for Houston area meetups. They also posted a handful of times
Is
promoting their
Sketch maybe
content
just
on Twitter.
trans?
Now, when you follow the link to Twitter,
Is this meant to be an
fortunately
own?
or unfortunately, however you want to slice this, the account has been scrubbed from the internet. In fact, most things associated with Jamie Marr have been scrubbed from the internet, or at least attempted.
It does just
to have been
seem
scrubbed from the
homophobic
internet.
at this point.
Still,
Yeah, it's
things
like,
remain. Things like
do you
the
know
video in 2022
Sky
from
does
Big DJ
gay
who features Jamie
porn?
Marr HTXXX.
Okay,
And looking at the screenshot here, you can see
cool.
this person
I'm a lot more
very
interested in
closely
this
resembles
person
Kylie Cox
now.
or Sketch. Most of which we're gonna have to just go off visuals and
Yeah, that's
referencing
hot.
Jamie Marr, Kylie Cox, and Sketch. But I do believe that is more than enough, especially paired with the fact that this character is in Houston, Texas, Sketch is in Houston, Texas. A lot of these things are adding up. Most of the video content is way too explicit.
I didn't
share here on
expect this
YouTube,
to be
so
a
we
video
can't
that
go
was
through
supposed
it.
to be
However,
making
I
me
do
a
suggest
fan of
you do the
Sketch,
research
but
yourself.
that's where we're
A quick
going.
search
That's
will
where
pull
this
up
is
exactly
headed.
what you're looking for. One thing I can show is very edited down pictures, the likes of which, one, show Jamie Marr wearing very distinctive blue rectangular glasses, which are identical to the ones that Sketch often wears, even as recently as a month or so ago.
Yeah, it's the
Again,
guy. It's
most
him.
of it's cut out in this
He's
picture, but we
doing
can
gay
see
porn.
the
What
bottom
is
rectangular frames
the?
that are blue, and the arms being a distinctive
Can we
brown,
get?
perhaps a black color.
You don't
Again,
need to
cross-referenced
sell
with
me,
other
dude.
pictures
You
of
studied
Sketch
the
of
gay
exact same
porn really
glasses.
hard. We
Now, yes,
understand.
people
You
often
didn't
have the
have
same
to
glasses,
look
or
at
at
it
least
this
the same,
closely. You didn't
aura
have
of
to
glasses,
read.
but
You did not have to sit there and come up with every single way that this image is definitely the same guy. That would have required you to look at this for tens of minutes, maybe hours, however long you've spent thinking about this dude's fucking porn. You are way more invested than even the people masturbating to it. You have spent more time looking at this. I can nut in probably less than a minute to some sexy ass shit like this. You have spent way too long indulgently staring at this man's gay porn to be complaining about it to the internet. Way too long.
blue rectangular frames with colored arms is very unique. Connecting that with the very unique look
Yeah,
of Sketch
he's cute. We get
in
it.
the hometown of Sketch and the hometown of Jamie Marr.
Bruh,
It's
suck
hard
his
to
dick
chalk them up
harder.
as
Holy
coincidence
fucking
only.
shit.
Similarly, we have Jamie Marr wearing black wireframe glasses.
Man, you
and a
really had to
hairstyle
show
that's
us
also
every
very
single
similar to
piece of
Sketch,
porn this
aka
person's
Kylie
made.
Cox.
Can we talk about how talented with the makeup and the hair, by the way? Like, seems to be a lot of like wigs and like, you know, we got the fake freckles here going on. The lipstick's always on point. There's always really interesting like body framing with the fishnets and stuff. The camera angles are always, you know, very flattering. I gotta say, the motherfucker know what he's doing.
So this is now 2 ways to connect Jamie Moore and Kylie Cox. The blue rectangle
Might not even
glasses,
be makeup. A
the
lot of
black
this could be
wireframe
like
glasses,
overlays and shit.
paired with the location-based
Definitely very
matchmaking.
photoshopped.
It's very hard to just chalk that up as coincidence, and maybe just so happens Jamie Moore lives in the same place and wears the same glasses and hairstyle as Kylie Cox. This is really all that I can share on YouTube without getting entirely too graphic. And again, just
I like,
getting the video
okay.
taken down.
So all the imagery you're not allowed to show, you blocked it out fully, but you didn't censor faggot or interracial is not a swear. What the fuck? What the fuck? Breeding, cum shot, blowjob, anal, facial, and bareback. Wait, why did all of that need to be? Hold on. First of all, striking through it in a way that still allows me to read it. Holy crap. Striking through it in a way that still allows me to read it does not remove it from the YouTube video. Interracial is not a swear word. So wait, twink is okay, but interracial is not okay. Submissive is okay, but breeding is not okay. Crossdresser is okay, but bareback is not okay. Facial, I could see thinking you had to, I guess. Anal, definitely. I could see blowjob. Faggot's the only one that I could see actually need, like thinking, YouTube's gonna get me in trouble if I say this word. I better block it. But you don't block it in a way where you can still read it. This is fucking hilarious.
And defeating the whole purpose of this, I will likely share more evidence on Reddit.
The
or
interracial one
honestly,
really just
Google Jamie
my
Moore
mind
XXX
can't even
yourself,
process
and
what
you'll see. It's really not that hard.
What was
to
the thought
find if
there?
You know where to look. After this is really where I kind of got tripped up when I was thinking about how to write about this and create a video, because I thought to myself, is all that I really have to say that Kylie Cox initially started out as a adult content creator? That's not super duper exciting. Yes, it's breaking news, it's new information, but how does that really bolster the channel that I'm trying to create here and telling a story of history and philosophy attached to these pop cultural events and icons? So I had to do some research. I thought to myself, why is it that X workers are always directly linked?
Did he bleep out the S sound in him saying sex workers? Who is this for?
The entertainment industry, the theatrics industry, why do they always transition back and forth so easily? Is this just a 21st century thing? Is this the rise of TikTok and OF and Linktree? Is that what really has gotten us here? Is it Instagram's fault?
Linktree? Did he I know a lot of people who have OnlyFans have a Linktree, but the rise, like equating the rise of the website that lets you collect links to the rise of like everyone has a link tree. Anybody could have a for any purpose. I've seen link trees for literally any type of career that exists. Like everyone should have a link tree. It's just a quick, easy way to organize all the links to everything you have. I need to go back a second so we can hear that list again.
always transition back and forth so easily? Is this just a 21st century thing? Is this the rise of TikTok and OF and Linktree? Is that
TikTok and OF and Linktree. I don't think he knows what a Linktree is. I think well, no, I shouldn't say that. I should say that he thinks a Linktree. This video really has 800,000 views. Oh my god. Comments are turned off. Yeah, I fucking bet. It's only got 8.8 thousand likes. I think this video is probably getting pretty raked. I don't think this is when a channel has 11,000 subscribers, has an 800,000 view video with comments off and only 8,000 likes. I'm thinking this didn't go over well with a lot of the people who have seen it. It's definitely just that he is a porn addict who only is clicking. He associates Linktree with pornography because he follows nothing but porn. Because if you followed anything else other than pornography, you would know, me, I have a Linktree. I have a Linktree right there in the description. I don't do porn. I don't have an OnlyFans. I don't have a fucking, I don't even have a TikTok. I have a Linktree for business purposes. Oh my god.
what really has gotten us here? Is it Instagram's fault? And in researching, I found that, I mean, the two have always been linked together inescapably. If we go back to ancient Rome, the connection isn't super duper clear, but
Bro, get off the internet and see a therapist. Just fucking talk to a professional. There are people whose whole job is to help you through these types of thoughts.
they are definitely in the same social status, right? Most oftentimes, actors, ex-workers were slaves in servitude to the people of ancient Rome and ancient Greece. At the time, both things were disapproved, especially acting, because Plato thought that this was deceitful. This was a person pretending to be someone else, and that was morally wrong.
What?
Because of that,
I don't know enough Greek history to know how fucked what he's just saying is, but it sounds insane. Plato hated acting because people were pretending to not be themselves. Actors were slaves. I've never heard any of this shit. Is it?
that was disapproved.
It is always
especially
run
because
with
they
these
knew
dudes.
that as a slave, they were doing much more than just acting on a stage in front of the town. The connection gets overwhelmingly clear.
Watching this for money counts as sex work, I think, says Hino Tama. Well, if we're gonna use rock and roll metaphors, we're all sluts who work in the entertainment industry. We're all what's the fucking Tool lyrics? All you know about me is what a